Stephen Roddy, founder of thepageantplanet.com, and today's question comes from Brianna. Brianna starts off by saying, "First, I'd like to thank you for the opportunity to ask you a question." Oh, you're welcome. Secondly, well, her actual question is, "I compete in pageants where the scores are not based on fitness. So as a plus-size girl, how do I remain confident when, even though we're not being scored on fitness, young ladies are beating me who are size 2 or smaller? I returned scores from a recent pageant and received exclamatory, wait, we'll say really good scores in each category and did not even place in the top 30. How do I remain confident when I feel that I'm not winning because of my size?" That's a challenge. So beauty is really defined by cultures and really by eras. I mean, if you looked back in the 15th century, plus size women and plus size men was considered very desirable. And the reason for that is because the wealthy could afford to stay in and eat all day. And also fairer skin was praised because, again, the wealthy could stay in, they could eat all day, they didn't have to be out in the sun. Whereas if you were in shape and tan, that was a bad thing because you were the peasant working in the fields. And even to this day, there's certain country where that's not praised at all. So in our culture, the roles are reversed. You know, it's the people that can be out in the sun, working out, they kind of have that lifestyle. That's what's desirable. So it's understanding that really beauty is in the eye of the beholder and really in the eye of the times. So it's understanding that within our culture and then really accepting yourself for who you are. I love this quote. It says, all the water in the sea won't sink your ship unless you let it inside the boat. So it's keeping those pressures out. Now, with me, I struggled with a lot of self-esteem, not necessarily in weight, because that's just never really been an issue of mine, but it was in the capacity of wealth, and especially when it was dealing with, girls and dating and even going out. I felt really insecure because for the vast majority of my life, I've been broke. And so it was at a point when I realized that I have value because I'm warm and breathing, and not because of any material possessions that I have or any financial income that I'm really bringing in. It was at that point that my life really started to turn around. Not because I became any more talented, but it was more turned around because I accepted myself for who I was, and I found one particular thing was working on and on. So in your particular situation, I feel like the more you learn about yourself through reading personal development books, going to personal development conferences, seeking like what your value is, what value you bring to society, that will challenge you or be a challenge less and less. Because really, beauty, I mean, we all say it, and so much that is trite, but external beauty really is fleeting. However, we are in an industry where it's beauty pageants, and even if it's not being judged on fitness, like unless you're in a plus-size pageant, judges are taking that into an account, and that's it's not right, but they do take it into account. So it's with that I want to encourage you to really surround yourself with supportive people, surround yourself with supportive resources, books on tape, things like that, tape, MP3s, that are really positive and supporting so that you can learn more about who you are and the value you bring. Because I believe, personally, just because we're connected, even through this digital platform, that there's great things in your life because of the attention to detail and the attention that you took before you just asked a question. You really thought about it for like a day before you asked. Things like that point to the leader inside of you, and it points to the fact that, honestly, you're not the normal girl. So keep your chin up, hang in there, and I'm telling you, together, we will get through this. And please keep me posted on all your success. Let me know how things evolve for you because I'd really like to keep up with you. So if you would like your question answered, either here on video or maybe in a blog article or in an email, click the link below this video and sign up for our 233 free practice interview questions. And I'll show you how you can ask your question and maybe get it answered. Okay, well, until next time.